Welcome to Pure Hustle TV. Every day's a holiday, every meal's a banquet. Get right into the content. Got that update on Tory Lanes. Said he got stabbed 14 times, like 4 times in the torso, 7 times in the back, I think 2 times in the back of the head, and one tough scar on the side of his face. Man, it's a cold game. We're going to get into it, let Boss Talk. Shout out to Boss Talk 101 and OG Paru. Man, we're going to let them tell you about it.
Hospitalized after being attacked in prison today by another inmate here in California. That's according to the state's Department of Corrections. His attorney is telling ABC News that she hasn't gotten any information on his injuries, but TMZ is reporting that he was stabbed and that his injuries are not life-threatening. And remember, Lanes was sentenced to 10 years in prison for assault after shooting singer Megan Thee Stallion back in 2020.
Yo, hey man, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, man. OG, man, what the heck you calling me for, man? What you got?
Man, look at here, bro. Updated information from Babylon. It says here, Tory Lane was stabbed 14 times, 7 wounds in his back, 4 in his torso, 2 to the back of the head, and the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed, and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He is not breathing on his own despite being in pain. He's talking normally and in good spirits. Like, he ain't in good spirits.
Whoa.
And deeply thankful to God for him pulling through. He also wants everybody to thank everyone for their continued. The hell with the prayer. Somebody need to bring a gun in there for Tory.
Man, what in the world? You say 14 times, OG?
He was stabbed 14 times. That sounds like some Mexican or white work. That ain't no black work right there, boy. 14 times. 7 in 7 of the wounds, they run up on him from the back. They stabbed him in the back.
Okay.
And somebody else 4 times stabbed him in the torso. So it was multiple people stabbed him in the torso, and 2 times in the back of the head and the left side of his face. So that, as I was talking about earlier, that sounds like some work that somebody to put a contract on little bitty guy.
Wow, so it's kind of confirming. That's what I was saying. It's looking like somebody might have put a contract on him or something. They wanted him gone. That wasn't no friendly stab. That was to get you out of here stab right there.
Yeah, that was some stuff. That you was paid to send me up 14 times in this day and age. That ain't no black on black shit there.
14 times, OG. When the last time? You being one that been locked up in those 20 some odd years, like 14 times. When did you see somebody get hit 14 times down there?
Well, that back in the day, that was, when they wasn't having these AK-47s and all this before. If you get stabbed, you go to the hole for a year and lose 45 days. Now you stab somebody, hit somebody in prison, they send you back to court and get you a life sentence. But a man who already got a life sentence, he don't give a damn no way. It just let him go out to court and see some new cars and girls in mini skirts, so he ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's kind of, it's everything that got so particular today. This is really abnormal for somebody with his kind of stature, with no gang ties, to be stabbed 14 times. It's nothing that they can say to me that he done made somebody that bad to just stab him like that, What?
The people are, again, in the comments, and the people that are talking are and allegedly they saying this happening because of the thing that happened with Megan Thee Stallion and him, sending threats out and all that. He was just bragging about to come out with his new album. Are those people in there happy for you when you're doing good things, or you feel like you better than them, or they feel like they can get points off of you maybe for doing something like this? What is this about?
It's man, somebody was paid, bro. Unless I hear otherwise, that's not personal. That's not something. I don't see nothing to do. That dude as an artist could have done that bad in prison to make somebody want to kill him like that. I had to get paid for that.
Somebody got paid, OG. I have to agree with you on that. It seems mighty funny. He been doing all right, man. He been gone a few years now dealing with this, and now all of a sudden after that happened, where he was allegedly, like I said, it was a thing came out where, and I'm gonna have to pull it up, where Megan Thee Stallion had some issues with him from jail. Man, I'm telling you now.
Man, yeah, and I didn't know it because the last time, about a year or so ago, she was kind of like in his corner, like, the things that happened, I forgive him. And so for this to come up like this, man, he done some, woo, yeah, that's deep right there, bro.
Man, what? Man, I'm hoping he pulled through now.
He's going to pull through, but he better go on there and talking about you want to get on the general population. I bet you'll have a change of heart today.
He was sentenced to 10 years, man, and it's crazy. It says he was attacked right here. It says rapper Tory Lanes attacked at the California prison as he serves time for the Megan Thee Stallion shooting. Rapper Tory Lanes has been hospitalized after attack by another inmate at a California prison where he's serving a 10-year sentence for shooting hip-hop star Megan Thee Stallion. It's not saying much on that. Hospitalized. I was looking for just that whole situation where Megan felt like he had threatened her a few months ago.
Yeah, that's something. Tory, he done something. He done went over the bridge.
Man, listen, it ain't like you said earlier. It ain't hard to get you when you're locked up.
No, man, it's a closed situation. And in his position, man, I told him a long time ago, went on.
There it is right there. Here it is. This is what came out. It came out in 2024. Said Megan Thee Stallion seeks a Tory Lane restraining order and alleges harassment from prison. The petition says Tory Lane, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, has traumatized Megan Thee Stallion since 2000 and shows no signs of stopping. Says that Megan Thee Stallion is seeking restraining order against Tory Lanez, alleging that he has been harassing her from prison through social media and by utilizing third parties. Megan 29, whose real name is Megan Pete, filed a request Tuesday in Los Angeles County Superior Court. The petition says Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, has traumatized Megan since 2000 and shows no signs of stopping.
He gonna stop now.
So that's what I was saying. It's like she was saying he was harassing her after being in prison.
Man, yeah.
So, and I don't want to be a bearer, but I'm not trying to tie the two together. But people's reputation exceed them. You don't know who know who. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So
who you know is who you pay.
Oh man, cause he in a compromising situation, being locked up, and he don't have nobody on the outside.
And he's locked up, and he ain't from here. He ain't from Cali, so he ain't got that many allies. Sometimes and Megan probably ain't having nothing to do with. Somebody could do that pro bono just cause they not rocking with that. But sure, I ain't saying she got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not saying that, but I'm just saying a person, you don't never know. You've been locked up. Sometimes people just jump on the bandwagon of stuff, bro.
And just jump on. Well, okay, this dude's saying this, I'm gonna do this. And that's just generally how it goes. You can get messed up. But most of the time, people die because they don't even know who their assailant is. And if you're on population, somebody that picked up something that you done said to somebody else.
It's crazy to me how this thing is playing out, bro. I thought the man would get to do his little time, come home, do his career. But man, he's in stable condition. But like you said earlier, when you was talking about somebody getting hit with one of them picks, it ain't no telling where his internal organs are at with this whole stabbing. Your body heals itself, true enough, but it takes time. And he's a young man. So It's gonna take a little time, but he's sore as hell, man. God dog, they done got to that boy.
You heard the report. He was stabbed 4 times in the torso, and his lungs collapsed. So they didn't hit him 4 times, and they didn't hit him in the lungs. He was having internal bleeding. Your lungs collapsing. So that could have been devastating. Good today they got modern medicine and shipped his ass right to hell to a street hospital because he could have laid there and died.
Yeah, and then he got hit on the left side of his face. He got hit pretty good on the left side of his face.
Yeah. And see, when you talk about the left side of your body, the left side of your body is where all your vital organs are. So when a person hits you on the left side, in your side, up under your arm, that's your lungs, that's your spleen, your liver. Any of those places get attacked, you could lose every bit of your life.
Wow, man. Boy, I didn't know it was this bad. I thought he just got hit one time or something, and they really did a job on this man.
I thought somebody stabbed him lightly and ran off, but they laid their in on him, boy. They was trying to take him to what your grandmother used to say, send him to glory.
They were finna send that boy on home. When the Saints go marching in, that boy finna march on in. He seen white lights. I guarantee it. He was losing blood quick. They hit him 14 times.
Man, I'm telling you now, boy, that's the worst attack you could ever have, in my estimate. Being shot, as long as you get through being shot, when the bullet hits you, it cauterizes your body and it numbs it out. So you have a ongoing pain, and the pain is when you see your blood, you get scared. But when somebody stabs you, when it hit them bones and coming through you, a knife, cold steel, bro, that's a pain that you would never want to endure. I'm more scared of a knife than I am a gun.
Wow, man, it's crazy, man. OG, man, I appreciate the update, man. 14 times. You out there in California, so you know it's crazy.
They're stabbing like that. I'm gonna get on a train and get up out of here.
You were talking crazy about the South. Look like it's going down up there in California today. Look like it's going down.
They hit Tory Lanes. If they hit him, they'll sure try to kill me. Let me watch myself.
Man, hey guys, get in the comments. Let us know what you think about Tory Lanes gets stabbed 14 times and the specifics that OG Pyru just explained. Let us know what you think. And do you think he'll be all right?
Hey, y'all seen it like I seen it. Man, hopefully Tory Lanes survived. That's a horrible situation. Ain't no rules and regulations in that penitentiary, so you gotta get it how you live. You got survival of the fittest type mentality. Ain't no telling what might have happened to cause that type of situation. Definitely seemed like it's a targeted attack, like a hit or something like that, but I can't say, just all speculation. But man, they don't try to hit you that many times. I doubt you just took one soup or some shit. So we're going to get into it later, man. Catch y'all on the next video. Every day's a holiday, every meal's a banquet. Like, subscribe, hit the comment. Catch y'all on the next video.